Inventory, outfit. Oh crap, what outfit was I using? Might have been this one. I feel like I have a thing in it though. This one's good though. Has nice specs. Okay. I have 25 skill points. Let's use them. Only big ones left to get. Get these big ones. I won't get the Valor ones, but I'll get the weapon techniques. Enough for 3. Love this one to get. That's 2. Okay, big ones only have the one, or the techniques only got 1 left to get. Then I have to do the Valor ones. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, I want the drone. Say I get the black box as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the drone and the black box. All the way up there. I gotta climb this building, don't I? How do I get to that bridge?
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Oh, go. Yeah, so we'll get this drone and the black box, and then we'll head back to the base, I think. I think that's where the main mission is. Return to base. What's this mission called, by the way? The main mission? Gemini? Or maybe I won't return to base. Maybe I'll do some other things before I return to base. First, I'm just gonna find my way up here. Ah, starting to see some stuff I can climb. Right there. Can I reach that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Down you come.
Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
No. Oh. Let's just wait for the drone. Almost fell to my death. What's that? Something else around here. Come on around, big boy.
taking you with me.
She was about to jump off.
Going down. I'm gonna get the data from the drone.
It's 10 out of 10, baby. We can install the last drone once we go back to base. I get that as well. Do I actually have a fast travel point to there? More inwards? No. So this way? Why do you keep going to missions? He isn't turning the right way. There we go, this way. There we go. A lot more buildings in this area. Like it. Oh shit. That's right.
Sky's clearing up. Storm's over.
A fast travel
I
point.
think that broken building is the ruin that Clint's scout told me about. There should be a relic inside.
I'll do the relic stuff on my own. Even though I think it might be one of the last ones, but... It may be one of the last ones. No, don't worry about it. I'll do all this collectible, other collectible stuff on my own, but I won't hand anything in until it's on recording. But I do want to get this black box since I'm already here.
I can find a voice recording here.
I was in the water. It fell off the plane into the water? Nope. Where's... Oh, there's an opening. Hey. I was in that. Oh, I got it.
Just cut the Harrison too. The remaining ships are concentrating their fire.
Okay. Alright, so obviously we still got stuff to do around here. I so we head to Legacy's Landfall real quick, see if there's anything there. Maybe might be able to talk to someone or something. Yep, we got some side missions here we can pick up before we head out. Where's that side mission? One right here. There it is.
Please, Ancestor. Please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
What's up, bro?
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
Ooh.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain with a hologram of San Francisco, which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated. So there was data on it they couldn't read.
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
Alright, sounds good. Pick up this one as well. Hey, I can open this again? What did I just pick up? The weapon.
I promise you. Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. The ancestor. May we be led to
Just, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
our navigational ships. They're all gone. And with them, the one instrument we need. There's one ship that might still hold. But it's beyond our reach. Beached on an island. No compass, no way, Christy.
Okay.
You mentioned you...
My wife, Meandra. When I was chosen for this mission, she was scared.
So you...
Navigators, actually.
So you two...
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The divine me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without...
It is the Quinn. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire. Should we...
Your tribe sure... So what is this?
It's a device used by the Ents, but it don't...
How'd you get your hands on some...
I guess it's safe to tell you since you carry the diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the...
Ancient vessels, you say?
You said what you needed.
Yes. The night while some ships managed to find safe harbor here, the crew abandoned. I thought we'd thank the Ents. Scouts found not that it... The only ship with the...
Okay, I'll get it back.
She's an ancestor reborn. I will not let myself hope just yet.
It said fly? Hold until the wings of the 10 is complete. It's also a side mission, right? Yeah, wings of the 10 complete. No idea what the fuck the wings of the 10 are, but okay. So they want me to, oh, because it's all beached here and I can't swim across here. Tides are too strong. Okay. So let's go head back to the Grove. Because I want to hand in my... Oh wait, I went to the wrong spot. Let's head over here. Let's hand in the black boxes.
Visions will guide us.
Yeah. The next time I'm on
Why don't we make this more interesting? First is fortress.
I'll talk to them in a second.
Yes.
I've bought you more of the voices. Another chance to learn.
Okay, so I can only get one of each, so... Oh, I'm missing one.
There is so much we still have. Every voice you...
I'm still missing a... Still missing what's it called? Maybe in here? Haven't been up here. I haven't got this tall neck yet, that's why. I think this tall neck, I have to fly up to it. I think, honestly, that's what I have to do. I don't see another option.
Later, the entire grove was filled with light. Aloy, I was just telling Cavo how you revealed the visions after Regala's attack on the cool route.
I've always wondered what Chief Icaro saw and heard the day he conquered the Grove. Now we know.
I'm sorry you don't get to see it too.
It's okay. I know a chaplain who was there.
The deeds of the Ten have always inspired us in battle. Now they will guide us towards peace as well. All thanks to you, Aloy.
Is Icaro here by any chance? I want to talk to him. Look like it. We could do medals. I want to complete all of them before I hand in medals. Scalding Spear. Again, are there still rebel camps? Or rebel up? Oh no, of course there's a rebel outpost. I thought it was Sons of Prometheus for a second. Alright, back to the base. I just want to see if there's anything we could do around here. I thought I had all the black boxes. But I do not. I do have all of the...
On me. I can send it to my stash.
drones, so we can hand that in now. Since we're going into the base, it's convenient. And maybe I can make tasks for all the overrides that I need. Talk to Catalo. Turn to the base. Talk to Catalo mission. Should I do that before anything else? Hold up. Here. Wait, I can craft this. I must have some of these things, huh? I want to make job. Using job removed. Fire clock stock. Okay, I don't know why I can't do jobs. Fine. Pouch upgrade. 2-1. What's this? Shredder sash? I'll take it. Any upgrades, I'll take. Before we head anywhere else, I want to talk to Catalo first.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish.
Were you able to finish the new arm guy?
Indeed. I was...
You wanted to talk?
Indeed. It's time to
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get...
Then I'll let you know.
You have my...
Okay.
Have you spoken?
The Quen is peculiar. Her mind is sharp, but it's hard to imagine her surviving.
Trust me.
I will take your...
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave rebels the power to override machine?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm.
Is he going to?
He didn't say no.
Didn't say no.
How are your studies?
I wanted to learn more.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh, Gaia said, and learned about the plague of machine. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by... There is no glory or honor in such a fate.
Not about some...
And...
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm...
May the 10th...
Okay, so I can meet him there. Every time I come here, I like talking to him, even if I'm skipping through it, I can at least absorb some information.
She gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new... Though when he told her she was free to access, she turned so pale, we showed her to the archive rooms. She hasn't left the place.
Sounds like Alba. Anything interesting?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram. In fact, he's quite adamant about relating the tale at least, but I can tell it meant a lot.
I wouldn't have been able to track... How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron, apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat.
Oh.
A must-see battle between... You'd think we have enough of that going...
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones used leaf infusions. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. I think I'll stick to...
I need to...
Right. That means we'll be...
From the look on your face, I'd say
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out?
As soon as you get...
Did Alva...
Our new Quen friend, the moment she laid eyes on the archives, she...
Sounds about right. Once Gaia is back up and running,
The seeds. What?
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget.
Now that I have Omega, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have...
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare.
Better them than us. I should...
Of course. Aloy.
Okay.
There she is.
Maniacs, lava.
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we...
Good thing I got my gear ready then. Oh, before I forget. Here. Something to commemorate our mission. We did good together.
Yeah, we did. Have you spoken with all...
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
You look tired.
Ha! You're never one. I've just been making sure that I got everything. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up.
You'll do fine, Eric.
Don't doubt yourself, bro.
I'll give you the...
Don't doubt yourself. Alva's over here, right? Let's talk to her first time.
Gaia, what's this room?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. And while those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed, I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
And there's a lot. Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, genetically speaking, of course, not like the, and there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill, and Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step?
You're right.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well.
It's funny, because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are this... I mean, you are, as in... But even so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's been...
Oh, yeah, of course. And they share the knowledge they learn on their... It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the...
Sounds restrictive.
Yeah, you are not...
Hey.
I see you've been using...
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version what would have taken me years, like the database you helped me recover. With this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speak. This could revolutionize how to... That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
Very restrictive, very restrictive.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised... And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden. But I was sent here to help you. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics.
So
Knowledge
he was...
our rulers used
okay.
to conquer and expand.
What was he, like a weapons manufacturer or something like that? Or?
That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But, based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least...
If only the overseer...
Beta mentioned other Zeniths.
I'm afraid I don't... Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke...
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the like discovering one of our revered. That is why diviners are only allowed to access... Only overseers can... It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before...
What happens to diviners?
I never had the courage...
Okay.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened.
Right. He was an Imperial, the Emperor. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for any... and himself. He took a special interest in any whom we considered the greatest.
Ted Faro, revered.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great... In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve... If only we could find the right data, perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened... The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poor. Dozens of ships were... Scouting missions were dispatched. And the Emperor's nephew was named Sio, one who wields the legacy for the good, the living embodiment of Ted Faro, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but we really believed he would... We had no idea just how
You said the expedition across the sea was... What happened?
We lost most of and scores of soldiers perished, and that was before we even... Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols up, and we struggled to replenish our... There were bright spots, to be sure, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving... He became more and more obsessed with Thebes, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no... You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a fire.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the but what the CEO became was a principal diviners stand for. I'm sorry.
So, Bohai, your overseer.
He won't execute people on a whim, if that... But he's hardly... I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy. The best thing I can say about him is that to always do what...
Yep, sounds...
Okay.
The ancestors is...
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us warfare, leadership, and patronage of...
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s.
Oh, so they had knowledge of when Sobek was working for Ted Faro, and then she left the company, right?
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help.
Her name is Alika. Our parents are when I passed the divination exams, it brought honor to our family, and only Alika begged me not to leave for the...
Why?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave, not even your family. Unless you can get special...
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are, well, fearful that last time I was allowed to see my family was just because of my position. I was able to get them refuge from the... But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along...
I promise I'll do my best.
Okay, I think that's everything.
I need to...
All I need, the plan Gaia told me about, it will help set...
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I...
Okay, I think that's everyone except Beta. Who's this? Okay, so that's the archive. These are the showers, I think it was. We got the war room over here. Got the plant room over here. Got my room over here.
Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... She couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
This is my room. Exit. Yeah, exit.
Don't forget all that dirt.
Is that an exit? Yeah, that is an exit. Okay, is there any other rooms? Oh, that's the refabrication room. I've gone all the way around. Okay, I think that's all the rooms. Oh, let's go talk to Beta. She's down this way somewhere. Yeah, this way.
I don't think that door had power before, but... Looks like it's malfunctioning.
Oh, we got another door here.
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Let's see what we got.
Power cells? Huh.
Don't look functioning though. Wait, they are functioning. Let's see where they go. I'm missing a power cell here.
that did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
I still have another power cell up there.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
What's that second power cell for then? Perhaps to open this door? We'll figure it out eventually. Also, where is Beta? Which door was she in? Did I go the wrong way? I went the right way. Talk to you in a second, Gaia. Turn this last one. It always glitches out like this whenever I have a mission here. Do this first.
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Fun!
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
It's much better.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Can I do this now? Thank you.
There we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
I was hoping for a trophy or something. It's so long.
An excellent choice.
Pretty nice.
Aloy.
I know.
As you wish.
Is there anything to talk about?
How's all of us settled?
As soon as she arrived, Alva, a particular file soon, information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living. I informed her that once I am empowered, I may be able.
I'm sure she'll. So our plan to capture
As you wish. We.
Are we done this?
When this
and
no, because.
And the others.
Oh, they added the.
The end.
If we both do it at the same time, it'll lower.
So what do you think Ted would have done if his life extended?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to, given the tribal nature and his ability to use Omega clearance. I imagine he would have convinced one or more to worship him as their patron.
Okay.
Yeah, of course he would have.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives.
Yeah.
Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide my data. Indicates the facility went off.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection.
Well, I wonder if we could find that.
I guess.
As you said.
Elysium would be dope.
Is your focus acting up again?
It did go right. It did go the right way last time. Oh, was the door locked? Oh, that's what happened.
Aloy.
Okay.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
I don't think she wants love. She wants...
We have a solid plan. You helped come up with it. Without you there, the probability that the Zeniths discover us is high. But with you, that risk is much less. We'll get Hephaestus, get out, and come back here. It'll be okay. No! You can't guarantee that. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Rost. You didn't have Rost.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Rost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. Like he said, odds are in our favor if I do. We have to succeed. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise.
God damn.
I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
So, we're fighting the mortals from the stars now?
Alright, let's go.
Hello again, Aloy.
Second. Got a new mission here. Who has a mission for me? You do.
I hope I'm...
Not at all. The ones Gaia and Beta built. Is everything all right?
Not anymore.
To understand. Oh, and
Have you
a little. I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. So seemed so like every. And she looked.
You should ask So to teach you sometime.
Maybe.
If you need anything.
You have nothing. Gaia's explained your plan. I've even received some very, in case the Z.
What kind of advice?
He,
Don't we run?
We'll even the odds soon enough.
Just go straight
You
to here.
mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great. Every year, my sister gets terrified with Leviathan.
Okay.
That's the thing. But one of our diviners has been exploring. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever you're much better at fighting.
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay.
Make sure you...
Mayor Pat.
And like I said, I'll let you know when I'm...
I appreciate it.
Alright, new side quest. Forbidden Legacy. Alright, Gaia. Now we can talk.
Aloy, I'm glad you've returned. Hello, Aloy.
So, I guess you heard all that below? With Beta?
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
We'll continue the conversation.
So, about... She's been through so much.
You have both endured different in almost every... I like to think of you as two miracles.
Three, then. That's... When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like the...
They have all come a long way with their... Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more once the biosphere has...
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're... So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to...
Let's hope so.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Press the wrong one. Press back.
Yeah,
she was...
Do this.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.